Nice. Actually, I'm kind of curious. We had someone new just join the community, and I'm like, where did you come from? And also, which group did you join? Because I do have technically two plans. One's. Oh. Oh, very interesting. Well, welcome, Kent. Kent, super. Welcome. Worked out. I should have just pitched the community. Because one on one is just too much for a lot of people. We had a great training this morning about AI. Oh boy. I have on my download folder, I have this. How big is this file? 1.2 gigs. That's not that bad. Basically, this allows me to. Well, this we talked about a ton of good stuff. I don't know about going through and editing a lot of it. Imagine I just play this video. that would not be fun. Yeah, wait, you can see split video. Nice. So this was from a training this morning. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but dang, 2.5 hours of this. I gotta like go through and edit some of the stuff, and then this will be on YouTube. Oh my, just kind of skimming through. There's a ton of stuff, kind of just recapping. We had AI for Consultant webinar workshop free training this morning. This is the recording. It's going to be on YouTube, so you can rewatch it. Pretty much covered everything cutting edge AI. What's up, Angie? Good to see you. Like this, oh, I covered everything. I didn't hold back. There was so much AI in ads, AI for building apps, from vibe coding to building stuff. Sorry. There we go. So even Claude Code, as you can see here, we covered a lot of stuff from the training, which was like pretty impressive. Well, not impressive, but it was just like we went through a whole foundational change. Hey, Winston, good to see you. So this will be a free training. This goes through basically the whole thing. Thanks on the advice on Claude. I've been playing with Claude Code all day today. Angie, love it. Welcome to the Claude fam. I can show you some cool tricks right now. Hola, Winston, good to see you as well too. TikTok crowd is just warming up. Let's talk about Claude Code for a second. Let me get out of this and go into, hey, if you're playing with Claude Code, you have to get the Pokemon extension. I know you're like, John, what do you mean Pokemon extension? I mean, these little guys right here. Completely for free. Oh, you guys can't see, so I got to move over here. And there. So you could do Pokemon extension. It's completely free, and then you can add Pokemon to VS Code because you're going to sit there while you're waiting for Claude to basically build the app of your dreams and whatever you want, because it's so good. It is so good. Claude Code is worth the $20 subscription, and then him in VS Code is so much better because then you've got Pokemon that you could just click here and just spawn as many as you want. It's completely free. You're killing time anyways as Claude is building your website, building your app, building your tool. So fun. So if you haven't tried Claude, jump on, because there's really there's 4 wise men, 4 AI tools that you need to master and go deep on. ChatGPT. Well, I'm gonna cancel my ChatGPT account when it comes up. Because I was going to say 4 wise men and stuff. I'm going to find a replacement to ChatGPT. We're going to replace him Q1. I'm not renewing. But the other wise men are Google Gemini, GenSpark, and Claude. So good, so powerful, so useful. Tom, good to see you, Tom. Tom, the acquisition guy. Tom, there's a guy that I was now I'm getting business acquisition. Anytime I talk to different people, now I'm getting business acquisition content on TikTok. It's so funny. Highly recommend. Just for everyone too, creating content, share your journey, share the projects that you're working on. It's an easy way for content. Devin, good to see you at this morning's workshop that we had. I'm still kind of editing. I'm not really editing much. I just haven't just got around to editing. So we had a whole video of, this is gonna be a great video. So I highly recommend, if you haven't been following my YouTube channel, quick plug, go follow, subscribe to my, not right now because TikTok's going to freak out, but at the end of tonight, right after this live stream, I'm going to upload this morning's 2-hour AI workshop. If you ever want to know, like, what is the best AI business use cases of how to make money with AI for an actual business. I'm not talking like side hustle of that stuff. No, you have a business and you want to automate and scale it. What are the best tools and what are how you're actually going to use them in marketing, in ads, in content, in automation. This free 2-hour workshop is going to be posted on my YouTube channel. Forgive me, I'm just like super exhausted. It's a lot of, it's a huge, you guys, it's like I'm like mentally drained after the workshops because they take a lot to prepare, host. There's like a lot of marketing stuff behind the scenes that goes on. To get 20 amazing human beings in a room to teach them AI was amazing today. So I'm grateful I got to teach each and every one of you this morning. Great turnout, and you're going to get emailed the replay as well too. So if you're not subscribed, I'm also going to post it there too. So I'm on the YouTube channel. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Nice. Claude code. So when you play with Claude, a couple things you want to play with. Also, for some people that are like not tech savvy, like you could play also with Google Anti-Gravity. It's the same thing. It's basically a Claude and VS Code combination. Now, what are you going to be building in here? Everything. I highly recommend everyone build a website with Claude Code as your first project. Everything functions on folders. This is going to be a little VS Code 101. If you guys are interested, put a hell yeah in the chat. Everything is folders, basically. If you've never dealt with VS Code, don't feel intimidated. This is just a fancy text editor. That's all. All code is just text. And you don't have to read any of the code or write any of the code. Now, is this going to get you on the path to become a software developer? No, it is not going to like this. But for all the people that are not tech savvy, like us, that just want to use cool AI tools, but we want to build apps but not be a software developer, that's where this gets super interesting because, oh my gosh, we've all seen websites. And if you go to my website, my whole website, let's pick here. My whole website is all vibe coded with Claude code. So I think that's the first, hey, B, feathers and crows. That's probably the easiest of like one of the first things that you should project wise is vibe code a website to the point where, oh, it's not here. It's like, let me actually go to the website so you can actually see the functionality of it. This is the live website. Also, fun fact, we talked a lot in the AI consulting program about cutting subscriptions and cutting costs. Using the tools that I recommended and the process, you can significantly drop your costs for like operation. For like, and a great example is your cost for website hosting. Oops. It's cold and I have the heater on right now. I'm California cold, which is nothing to like. You drop me in Minnesota, I am doomed. Like I cannot do. San Francisco was already too cold for me. I was like, nah, ain't happening. So vibe coding the website with it, you can drop and save money on your costs. I was paying $49 a month for lead pages for the website tool for analytics. Now I pay $4 a month to Hostinger, $3 a month, $3 a month to Hostinger, and now I have as many landing pages as I want, all beautifully created with Claude code. It's got like embedded forms and all of this stuff. So it has everything, which is nice. Let me get rid of that text. That text is annoying. Boop. By the way, I built an app in Google AI Studio. Shout out to everyone building out. If you're on this chat right now and you haven't played with Claude code, or you haven't just coded an app in general, but you hear a lot of people in the comments like B and then and Tom and then also Angie, they all came on and were like, hey, I'm coding and things are great. So let me give you a quick introduction 101 right now of how to get started with vibe coding completely for free. Before you get into vibe, I put Claude code as like advanced stuff. Like that's level 2, like getting it set up and all that. Level 1 for everyone is Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio. There you go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Google AI Studio, completely for free. You are going to log in. This is the backend. This is the API. This is where you get a sandbox where you get to play with all of the cool things that Gemini offers of video, text, chat. Like, you can vibe code amazing, powerful tools and then hook up Google AI products underneath with no effort, no skill set, no expertise, no training. Just go to Google AI Studio today and start. Now, here's the thing. I will make a recommendation. Do not be brief or short with your prompts. I'm talking voice to text, because a little voice to text button right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Click on that and just dump. And just all the features you want. I want to do this. I want an app that does this. Like, and if you're looking for inspiration, if you scroll down, they have a whole discover mix apps right here. There's a ton. Like, if we click, my computer's probably going to crash, but let's, that looks actually really cool. Let's browse the app gallery together. Let's go a function for kitchen. Oh, this looks so cool. You can vibe code an app like this. By the way, so but down in the App Store down below, or it's not really an App Store, it's more like a demo. It's not like the best app. It's just Google showing use cases of what you can vibe code. You can vibe code something like this. Okay, this is going to be weird. It's probably going to break my computer, but let's see if it works out. Yes, you may allow to see my computer, see my screen. Okay, this may crash the internet. Hold on. So please maximize window. Okay. Oh. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. And, okay, hold on. I'm learning how to play this at the same time. Oh. The neurons are firing. Blah. Da-da. We connected some new neurons. This is an app that you can vibe code inside Google AI Studio with no effort. You know how much software, like, people in like computer science are like crying right now at their useless computer science degree because you could just vibe code an app like this for free with one prompt. This is actually really fun. Understand, it's using my webcam to detect my fingers. Aha. And then you can vibe code an app like this. This is all like, this is the type of stuff you can get into. Yeah, building websites and all stuff like that. But this is the power. It's using vision. It's using, then it's just a great time to play with AI. I see a lot of doom scrolling with AI. I just see a lot of benefit. I see so many benefits with AI. So that's just one app that you can vibe code as a feature to show the complexity. Like, the stuff that you could do is just wild. Let's see. Oh, that one creates. We've all seen stuff like that. I don't think I've done that one. So, I mean, you can get lost. You don't have to play video games. Now, as a business model, I don't recommend software as a service, because software is about to get valued even less because of how easy it is to replicate and clone any type of software. Let me do a quick little task manager just to keep something simple. That uses voice to text. I want you to create a task manager that actually, no, wait. I actually have a better idea. Actually, this is actually kind of useful. I want you to create a content generator where I put in an idea in a form, and then it uses image generation, Nano Banana, underneath the hood to generate carousels. It generates 3 carousels that tell a story, with the 4th one that has a call to action to join the AI newsletter. And it adds text, it generates an image. It's also outputs in 9:16 format. There we go. So voice to text. Content automation is the #1 thing that consultants or automation people want automated. Like, everyone has to. So what I am now talking to you guys, I'm vibe coding. Congratulations, everyone is vibe coding. Founder Q says yes, but the issues that people will run into in generating a production-ready web app. You're correct, but this is not for web developers, and that's why I always caveat. aim to like profit off like selling software. Just use it as a skill set to solve problems, like basically like building a custom GPT. Now you can vibe code apps with same complexity. Welcome to Story Snap. It's done, by the way. Vibe coded my first app. Well, with you guys hanging out. So let's see what this does. Turn any idea into a professional 9x16 carousel with high fidelity AI. Business idea. Okay, so AI skill training. That sounds super boring. Make money with AI is probably the number one. Oh, I pressed enter and it's now working. We're testing out our app and it hooked up image generation, which is even wilder. It's doing image generation as well. By the way, we're testing out a fully app. How long did we build that? Seconds, and already have an API integration in it, and it's already functioning, and now we have our first output. Ooh, the AI revolution is here. Don't just watch. Oh, from coding to content. Actually, these are actually pretty dope. By the way, carousels as content, like super easy for like getting views for content. Founder IQ says, don't get me wrong, vibe coding is definitely a game changer. And you're totally right. It's again, vibe coding is more for people that are not going to be software developers. Like that's who are really benefit. Like the SMBs, small business owners. Like if you have teams like less than like 20, you're going to solely benefit from all the cool things AI. It's when you get into larger organizations, it's a lot more challenging bureaucracy, red tape, IT department. I'd like to change these and let's remix our app. This is a version 1. I would love to add a photo of myself in it so that it generates scenes with me in it. So let's make that change together. So this is a version 1 of our app. You're going to iterate yourself to success, which is one of the principles that I taught today. I love that. So I'm going to go right here, voice to text, and I'm going to say, I want the ability to add a photo to upload that could be used as a headshot. And then I want you underneath the hood in the prompt to say to use only the face of the headshot as a character in the different scenes that are acting out actions related to said topic. And we're going to pop that in the oven. We are now on to version 2 of our AI app that is a content generator called StorySnap. We are vibe coding tonight because I want you to vibe code apps in 2026 to build tools, cut your subscription cost, turn those ideas into reality. It's really all about solving problems. You've always looked at your business, work, and life and been like, man, I wish there was an app that would do X, Y, Z. But other ones that are out there are so expensive. So now it's working. So this is Gemini. And we're using Flash. If you want to get super nerdy, we're not even using Gemini 3. That's like the tank. We're using like the sports car, which is like they're lightweight ones. So they're just like flexing right now. Done. Our next version is done. Let's test it out. Here's our app. So what I'm going to do is now upload a headshot. We can upload headshots now in my app. Cool. Describe. AI is going to take over your job. You will lose your job to AI if you don't upskill. Oh my God, fear mongering. So now we're going to generate a carousel. Click our button. It's using Nano Banana underneath the hood. Pro would be a lot better, but it's going to add, it'll cost you, it's like 9 cents an image generation, which isn't bad at the end of the day. How long does it take you to create content and ideas? Vibe code a tool that has all the prompts and would generate the images, the captions, do the research. Like, you should be automating your content at the end of the day. Nice. We're sitting, waiting, vibe coding. Oh, it's so hard coding. Oh my gosh. I forgot the colon. I gotta do the colon and shift twice and like function F1, 2, and oh, it's done. Nice. Ooh. Didn't add. There's a bug. It did not use my image to upload into it. So maybe it is. I want you to fix the bug where it did not use the headshot of the person in the actual images or the output. So I want you to fix that. Was there something I said in the original prompt? underneath the hood, face the hair of a character in different scenes as they're acting out related. It's like almost, it just made me a chick. Like it took my headshot and it was like, here's the female version of John. AI has gone too rogue. It is too dangerous. All right, we're vibe coding the next version of our app. Oh, and it did actually remember call to action to join the newsletter. That is actually true. We're just fine tuning the prompt at the end of the day right now. Oh, he's done. Okay, let's try this out. Version 3. Let's see. What do we got here? Get your headshot. Don't lose your job to AI. AI is going to take your job in 2026. Generate the carousels. Processing. Analyzing. Powered by Nano Banana and Pro. Yo, you're going to give me some Pro? I don't think it's not doing Pro underneath the hood. But I want to use my headshot. Using oh, it's done. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that looks like me. Much better. AI is coming for your job by 2026. Are you ready? People are scrolling right now and they're like, what's going on in this room? Oh, snap, that's me. The old way of working is disappearing before our eyes. Oh, here it is. There's the other one. Ooh, Tony Stark style. Oh, it's got future-proof your career by mastering the AI revolution today. I would fix the tweaks, fix the prompts. Again, you're not looking for perfect. This is just something for the time and effort. We said 3 sentences to build this app. 3 sentences. A child could build apps. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And literally, that's why it's so dangerous. Like the people who have AI skilled, oh, they're coming for your job. Like for sure. Oh, for sure. Because the time it would take to create something like this, oh, you got to get out Canva, and oh, you got to go to like Higgsfield, and oh, you got to go to Free Picks. No, just vibe code your own tools. Nano Banana is the best anyways. So not bad. And then I would package it up. I would probably add other features or stuff here. What else could we add in here? Probably a feature to turn them into videos, which would actually be kind of cool. That's vibe coding. Pretty much just talking to Google AI Studio. Now, where the advanced stuff gets into, because this is using Google products. Not everything is Google products. Hence, Claude Code. Claude. Now, Claude, everyone like uses them in Cursor. I don't like that. I don't need another subscription. Like Claude and VS Code is like simple. And then you have your folders, basically whatever you're going to put on here. Claude will build apps. He'll write Python programs. He'll build. It makes it like no longer relevant to like build an NAN, make.com or Zapier, which is also a whole thing. And you're going to build apps. Like one I have in here is a survey. So if I click on this, right click to open, I know text on like, so now it's going to open a website. So this survey, because some of you may be paying for Typeform or any form tool and it's super expensive, another subscription, Claude can vibe code a very nice assessment survey interactive website that you could use as a lead magnet for more leads, building your email list, which you should be doing, and all of this for free. Or just built the whole thing with 0 effort. As much complexity as you want. This is actually a sales qualifier. It actually qualifies people, and then enters names, email, and then it gets hooked up to like a webhook using NAN, so that it could start dropping people into the automation, for example. Like there's still like you could hook that stuff up to NAN, which you should be self-hosting on Hostinger as well too. New website. I think I turned this off here. This is a very simple automation, but actually useful. It gets a webhook. So when you fill out that form right here and you're going through the form, at the very end, it sends all the information over to the webhook inside NAN, which then now your basic automation, you're just dropping them in your email automation tool. I use Kit. Then whatever your database tool for your CRM, I just store it in because NAN has databases now, so you don't need like Google Sheets or anything, which is nice. And then what are you going to do? Add some AI on top of it. This one will actually read the assessment, read your results, and actually write you a personalized recommendation and roadmap. This is an old automation I used to use for lead gen. So it will take your input and automatically write a personalized message. Then for logging, just saves in the database just for like tracking, and then it's going to send me an email with all of those details so that I can see like who filled out the survey, what answers did they answer, are they a qualified lead, are they not, and then sends them a different email where it actually writes an email using AI that says, hey so and so, I noticed that you struggled with XYZ and your goals are Y and Z. Here is a clear roadmap on how you can get to reach your goals. And it took me no effort to write, and it happens instantly, and it happens automatically and using AI. So this is where AI gets into like personalization, because now you could just plug in these agents. They're hooked up using OpenRouter. Like that's the other cool thing. There's really two APIs that you're going to be using. We're getting super nerdy. Like this is the super nerdy stuff of like, this is past like, hey, you have a subscription to an AI tool. That's like beginner stuff. Like let all the people play with their subscription tools. On the back end, you're building your own automations, agentic workflows, and AI tools, and plugging in AI into it with custom prompts and custom models. You can change the models. They're so cheap, so cheap. Like you could automate your content, like LinkedIn content, for like 20 cents a piece of content. Like you could build automation and or Claude to automate your content, and every unit of content or piece of content that gets generated takes like 5 minutes and costs roughly 20 cents for the image. I mean, the text is not even going to cost you 3 cents to do the whole automation for reading the article, writing all the SEO, writing all the text and the description, all of that completely automated. That's where you really want to get into like end-to-end. It's super helpful, and is very useful, especially when you self-host it. Self-hosting is like $7 a month, and then there. But then you get into Claude Code, and now you're building. We did some websites, did some surveys. It's nice. So website developers like gone as a job, like website developers, which is wild. So highly recommend get into Claude Code or Google AI Studio completely for free to start vibe coding. Put in your comments, what have you vibe coded? I'm kind of curious. I'd love to know too. So it was actually one of the topics that we talked about in this whole 2-hour workshop that I'm dropping on my YouTube channel tonight. So definitely follow my YouTube channel. It is my full name. This is a 2-hour masterclass, which, I went through everything. VS Code, I went through Google AI Studio, went through custom GPTs, went through prompts, went through images, went through presentations, went through documents, went through AI agents, went through ChatGPT, went through GenSpark, went through building board of directors. Oh my gosh, this is a jam-packed episode. If you watch one video out of the year from me, watch this video. It's coming out tonight. I just have to edit, trim out the intro and outro, and then upload it. So that's coming out to the YouTube channel tonight. And if you're on the email list and attended like Devin did, you will get the replay sent to your email automatically just because you're on my email list. So I highly recommend sign up for my email list. I give out lots of goodies as well too. Wow. Hope everyone had a great holiday with their family. Get some time to rest, because 2026 we are going ham. We are going full speed AI. Like 2025 was like the warm up, the practice season of like the AI tools to like master. Let me go to GenSpark agent. I made some dope slides in GenSpark, black and gold. This took no effort. Oh, we can also read the news of like top AI tools because we need to catch up on that. So I'm gonna show you two things. One, presentation, not the presentation, but like slides that are created with Nano Banana. Nano Banana has my heart because, oh, look at that Nano Banana Pro. So good because it does such amazing work. So this was the presentation slides that I literally procrastinated on and did 10 minutes before the actual presentation. So all the people are like, what, you create slides 10 minutes before the presentation and they look this good? This is Nano Banana Pro inside of GenSpark. Oh, it does, like, we went through the foundations, your core 4 AI tools that you need to master. Then we went into hands-on projects, like what are some projects that you need to master? Custom GPTs, you need to know about hubs, you need to know about prompt engineering. Like, these are just the foundations, like 2025 foundations before we start playing with the cool stuff. And then also like 4 wise men, GenSpark, ChatGPT, Claude. Like, you can't just depend on one of the AI tools, basically. So this, I'm trying to like make sure I'm in frame. This is so we did some building or custom GPTs examples. You've all seen custom GPTs. There's nothing fancy there. But where the real magic happens is in project hubs. Project hubs are so powerful because you get permanent memory, or not permanent memory, but they get smarter over time. Like, if you ever talked to a custom GPT before, it's like talking to a goldfish every single time. So this is where project hubs actually has a long-term memory. Then getting into advanced integration, voice to text, also mandatory to learn how to manage files, file management, knowledge management, because you're building custom GPTs that have specialized knowledge around your area of expertise or your business or role, for example. So that's where file management, Notion, Markdown files, stuff like that. Ooh, then we got into capstone project, because what's the point of teaching you automation if you can't automate something important in a business? Content automation is probably the best use case for automation, because one, it's a manual repetitious job that has to happen every single week as an activity in your business. So it's perfect for automation, which is nice. So building it end-to-end and then going into Claude Code is probably the best combination. Throw some APIs, little open router, little Kai API AI, so that you get Nano Banana, image, video, text. You really the video not so much. Like Soar, while Soar does great for like B-roll, it's actually the cheapest out of all the APIs for what you get. I think it's like 30-40 cents for like 15 seconds of video, and you can't beat that. But the policy errors on it are like so annoying. Then you eventually get into AI development, building and deploying apps, websites, functional apps, internal tools. I don't recommend the whole, what we're not doing is actually publishing to like mobile apps. That's a whole like barrier to like get secured and to get, that's not the business model. This is for people that need to build a tool that solves a specific problem in their business and they don't have to pay another subscription. That's what vibe coding solves, basically. So you could build web apps, you could build internal tools. So this whole slide deck was created using Nano Banana. Oh, this actually looks a lot better. I should have used this part right here. So no more creating presentations with Gamma, Google Slides, or even Canva. Like, Nano Banana creates presentations, slide decks. We all create presentations and slide decks. It's like, oh my gosh, so powerful. So that's all in there. That's GenSpark, which is super powerful. And then we're using it for document generation. So one of the biggest things, especially like working with clients, is that you don't have to write documents anymore. It's like, so nice. So this, let's see, this was working with a client. Oh, it's created. Oh, but where's the actual conversation? Where's the actual conversation? By the way, if you guys have any AI questions, pop them in the chat. I'm more happy that everyone's vibe coding, which is great. Here's a document right here. I didn't think I created much of any of the documents here. Nice. There it is. So this is in GenSpark. 2026, no need to write documents anymore. Create presentations, create documents, eliminated. Like all this office work stuff that you would give to like an intern or like a low level or an individual contributor, like any of these things are like completely automated. This whole document was written using GenSpark, and we talked a lot. This was just from a one-on-one session with the client, and this was just actually it was a 2-hour session, a 2-hour one-on-one session with the client. We talked about a ton of stuff. The client walks away from the meeting and is like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed that we talked about a lot of stuff for 2 hours. I wish I could go back. You just take the transcript, give it to GenSpark, and GenSpark will turn that transcript into an actual workbook with everything nicely organized with all the things that you talked about in beautiful detail. And this, I didn't type a single letter here, which is wild. So the time it would have took while people are creating documents manually, no need. This creates all the documents. Claude does it too, but Claude does it like almost like he writes it like almost like a PhD, like someone's writing a thesis paper. Just like the style, the format, the aesthetics. They're actually like 2 different document generators, which is interesting to see how each one creates. But then you give this to a client, they're super impressed. You look impressive because then you have every detail of everything they talked about in perfect order, in perfect organization, all details so that they could go and recap and rewatch this. So this was just for one session. So if you do consulting, Fathom and GenSpark, mandatory in your tool set. So document generation, that's a huge thing. And then we got into the news GPT. So I gave the students, congratulations to that, a custom prompt. When people say custom prompts or giveaway prompts, my prompts are 6 pages of a Google Doc. That's a prompt. Like, so they got the news GPT. Congratulations. That's what this guy does right here. So we didn't get to view it during the exercise. We just ran it and then moved on. This is from a single prompt of instructions to go and fetch news related to your industry, to your niche, to your business, to your role, because 90% of the news is trash, is noise, is not relevant. So you're just wasting time reading things that are just wasting energy, honestly. So using GenSpark as a custom news reporter to say, go find me these specific news topics from these specific news sources and read all the articles and rewrite them and write them in this output so that when I read them, I know right off the bat what are the top 6 things that came out as the news releases within the last 7 days. So we have GPT has 5.2. GPT fumbled the ball. I'm not gonna lie. Gemini and Google Gemini won for the year. Like they came out, planted a flag in every little field, and they crushed it with their baggage. Are they gonna stay around? Maybe, maybe not. Well, this gets interesting because this is going to trigger a lot of people. We're seeing the NVIDIA cracks start to happen. Google Gemini was the first to train a model, a frontier model, on their own, I think it's TPU, basically, their own hardware. No NVIDIA chips were used. So all your NVIDIA stock, just little, who is it? Peter, someone named rhymes with Eater Thiel, rhymes with. Exodus is the entire NVIDIA position. Interesting. And then Google Gemini releases, and then AMD. It's very interesting. We're eventually moving into a world where they don't want you to have a private local computer. Microsoft is shooting himself in the foot even more with all of your Google Docs are loaded to the cloud by default, so you have no privacy on your Microsoft Word docs. Like all Microsoft Word docs loaded to the cloud. Oh my God, the bloatware, which is kind of wild. They're just shoving more AI products into Windows. It's just trash. What else do I have here? Claude Skills is really great. ChatGPT, your year recap. Don't care about that. HeyGen Android launch and Avatar 4 upgrades. Yo, I want to read about that because we actually use Avatar 4 for digital clones or for cloning yourself and building a digital clone that creates content so you don't have to get on cameras and create content. We use Avatar version 4 a lot for that automation because it's also super cheap too. So I want to read about that. Ooh, NAN also does some redesigns. Nice. Let's kind of cook in here. So let's actually see what is some of the news things. We don't care about ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna ignore ChatGPT news because they're not relevant. I know, shocker. There's better tools. Actually, the Chinese models are crushing the US models, and even the open source models crushing. Let's go down. Okay, so Gemini 3 Flash. Yeah, this is their cheapest, smallest model. We just saw it being used in Google AI Studio right now. But basically, you get the most powerful model in a cheaper version to use in your automations, your NAN, your Claude code, so that you could pipe in Gemini 3 Flash. It's super cheap, and then you can use it for all sorts of automations. You're basically integrating it. You're using it to, you're connecting it basically using Open Router. That's the easiest. Or I could just read the script, which I don't want to. Yeah, but it's so cheaper. So much cheaper. Let's go into this one. Claude new skills features. It's a skills thing. So the skills, here's the thing. You could build your own personal Jarvis inside Claude code using VS Studio. And then the skills, you could basically just vibe code your own MCP tools, basically, which is what you should be doing. That way you have Claude with MCP inside VS Code, and then now you're getting closer to your own Jarvis. You could upload your own private knowledge. You could integrate with different AI tools, whatever you want. Let's see what's going on. I really want to get to that other one. ChatGPT gets spotted. No one cares about ChatGPT. I'm going to be canceling my plan on ChatGPT. And I'm going to probably remove him from the 4 wise men. It's going to be the 3 wise men. And then I got to come up with a replacement, which is not bad. We all need to cut subscriptions anyways. They're not getting smarter. That's for sure. HeyGen launches. Avatar 4 gets major upgrade. This is interesting. So HeyGen drops 2 massive updates in December that creators need to know about. First, HeyGen finally official. We don't care about Android. You can now, you shouldn't be editing on your phone anyways. Like, that is not a thing. But Avatar version 4, it is the most realistic Avatar engine that's around. Like, when we hook it into the automations, you could create your digital clone that creates talking head avatar content completely on autopilot, and you never have to get on camera, edit anything. It just reads a perfect script. You could change the outfit using Nano Banana. It's wild. So just got more better with natural gestures, improved facial expressions, and intelligent rendering selection that automatically picks the best quality for the video. Pair this with redesigned dual engine video translation system, speak mode for quick social posts, precision mode for client deliverables with perfect lip sync. That's what you're using HeyGen for, is the lip syncing feature. That's actually dope, because if you're in my one-on-one coaching program or my AI certification program, we've been building content automation apps inside of Claude. So you have your own content automation app that generates content using a talking head avatar. A couple of my students have already have that. So what that means, and this is the benefit of AI and why you need to play with these tools, because the tools and automations, HeyGen just released an upgrade. Our avatar content automation just got a major upgrade and just got better without us doing any extra work. So that's why when you build with Claude Code, you're going to hook up APIs to like Open Router, Kai, HeyGen, especially for your digital avatar. Then just wait 3 months, and then the models get better, more realistic, more hyperrealism, cheaper cost, and fully automated. So this is why, let me go to my YouTube channel. This is why I love, actually, let me go to my TikTok channel, because this to me is why I produce AI avatar content. I don't publish a lot of it, but I do it to mark the time so that I can see the progression of how the technology is evolving. So this over here, this was Nano Banana. This whole HeyGen, this was Nano Banana, and then using Sora, which was really good. It actually worked, and it was actually bringing in leads. This entire video, talking head, avatar, and everything was completely generated using our automation workflow. Inside the community, I put up a $1,500 cash prize to the top 3 people who can build content automation pipelines. There were only 3 juggernauts that put their hat in the ring and built content automations. 2 built with NAN, 1 vibe coded. It was a very interesting contest. This is my automation, but I published this so that I could see how the quality of the technology is evolving. Then you get this video. So this video is probably a month later. 30 days later, we get Nano Banana Pro, and then we're hooking up HeyGen so the quality gets a lot better. So I'm going to run the same, this is the same workflow, same automation, publish this short form content. These are all, I took them all down because these are all like, these were test videos. So, and then this is my targeted avatar. That means this right here. Side hustles are blowing up in 2025, and the hottest ones actually. That right there is HeyGen version 4. I could probably mute him and just let him play in the beginning. But that is basically HeyGen version 4. There we go. The lip syncing. So that means this model just going to upgrade. That's going to look more realistic, which I'm the game. So that means you're going to see more of AI digital avatar John in 2026, that he's going to be posting multiple times a day. I'm not. I'm going to go live my life. I got things to do. I got life. I want my time back, but I'm not missing out on the content game, because if you don't post content, you don't exist. So that's what this whole content thing's going to be. Oh, I'm excited for it. So nice. There's speed mode and precision mode. Probably in the API, you just probably had to add those variables. This puts broadcast quality creation in the hands of solopreneurs who previously couldn't afford expensive video production. Now you don't have to get an expensive camera. You don't have to get on camera. You don't have to get ready. You don't have to memorize a script. You don't have to fumble through your words. You don't have to edit the video. You don't have to deal with SD cards and cameras and lights and gear and tripods. None of that. You pay, technically when you pay, we did the cost. It's like, HeyGen is roughly like 50 cents, give or take, to like generate a video. It's like ish, give or take. So that means you could replace that whole you getting on camera to get that 30 seconds of you talking, or technically 1 minute of nice you talking. That 40 seconds of nice thing costs 50 cents. So the cost wise, businesses that are using AI, they will, like, you will not be able to compete on any level compared to an AI enabled business. So your competition, that's why I'm telling you guys now, your competition that is AI skilled, you do not stand a chance. They will pump out 10 times more content, productivity, and effort at a fraction of the cost. Oh, you want, it's just no, it's going to be sad. Avatar version 4 improvements centers on 3 areas. Natural gesture control. You can now prompt specific movements at specific times, like waving in the beginning, then natural speaking gestures. That's interesting. Now you could prompt behavior. It's like 11 Labs when you could prompt emotion, make you happy, make you sad. 11 Labs does audio generation. It's kind of interesting. Speed mode handles 175 languages with fast turnaround for high volume content, social media updates. With precision mode delivering the best in class video aware translation, better occlusion handling, multi-speaker support, content integration translation for polished client deliverables, courses, and tutorials. Yeah, you're gonna have an AI avatar twin. You should have one already. Like, you should have had, we did HeyGen Avatar in like March of this year. Like, we did the whole HeyGen course. That's so wild. Now we're using that clone course to build your avatar that's now being hooked up in a custom app that you vibe coded using Claude, and now he's pumping out content for fractions of a penny. Like pennies. HeyGen's mobile access. Okay, that's cool. And then what was the last update here? I think that was it. Oh no, I want the NAN one. I'm just kind of curious. NAN 2.0 brings enterprise grade security to no code automation. That's one of the biggest things. Is NAN is it is a enterprise level automation tool. So as a skill set, like, it's very powerful. So that's why it's like, don't discount NAN here. Like, it is a very powerful skill set to learn. Highly recommend it. Nice. Actually, quick plug, if you want to learn NAN, automation, content, anything that I've shared on this channel, vibe coding, custom GPTs, everything that I've shared, Sign up for the community. The link is in the bio. You get access to all the courses. Done. Easy plug. Because that's basically what funds a lot of this. So where's the news? So this, again, we're reading from a news custom GPT that in about 6 minutes fetched the news, gave us the update, and now saved us from reading 90% of nonsense that would not be beneficial to our lives. So that's why you should have a custom GPT or a prompt. If you're in the community, we have this template. We give this to you. And this will personalize the news to any industry that you want. If you're in real estate, if you're a brokerage, if you're a software developer, content creator, solopreneur, freelancer, coach, consultant, and so forth, like get a news custom GPT that just, it's not custom GPT, it's just a prompt. And then you just pop it into any conversation. I like GenSpark because he actually does really good research and writes a lot better. So this is your news daily briefing, custom GPT that, or agent. My brain is just tired. Very interesting. Yeah, NVIDIA, this is going to be a very interesting year because Google's going straight for NVIDIA. They were just silent the whole time. Their new TPU design is very interesting. Nice. Cool beans. Well, the replay of this will be on YouTube. Highly recommend. If you're on the email list, you're going to get the replay for the 2.5 hour workshop that I just did. Where's that 2 hour workshop? Right here. So this 2 hour workshop that I just have to spend 5 minutes and edit. I'm going to use CapCut, just super easy. This is a jam-packed episode. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about everything AI related, start to finish, beginner to expert. This is the video you need to watch. It's free. It's on YouTube. Just give me till the end of today. I'm just going to publish it. So highly recommend follow there. That way you'll watch that video because that's probably the best of the best video. And then you guys take a screenshot here. If you've never been to my YouTube channel, I have a ton of content. Plus the live stream that we're doing right now is always saved, recorded, and backed up on the channel under the live playlist. You'll see every live stream that I've done. So you can see a ton of stuff there as well too. And then even I have a little playlist here. If you're looking for free AI training, there's a YouTube playlist I created called AI for Beginners. Completely free. I took my best AI videos. I'm talking GenSpark, TickTick, ChatGPT's in there, Claude is in there. And these aren't 10-minute videos. That's a 4-hour custom ChatGPT course. That's a 30-minute Claude course. These aren't cheap stuff. This is full in-depth, beginner to skilled, super dangerous. That's all free. And then the one that pays the bills is all the amazing members in the community. If you want to learn how to automate your business, join the community. We have classes Tuesday through Wednesday, $97 a month. You get mentorship, you get coaching, tech support, stay up to date with AI. That's probably the best place to go to hang out with AI. We have a lot of the members on the live stream. And with that, I'm Dr. AI. Good to see each and every one of you. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. I can see all the VIPs. I see Tom, I see Renee, I see Watcher, I see B, I see Founder IQ, see Michael, see Devin. YouTube, you guys are quiet. You gotta say hi on YouTube. Don't worry, we don't bite. Awesome. Great live stream. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm just gonna switch over to this. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Happy Saturday. Have a wonderful week. We're getting close to New Year. Oh my gosh. And then game on. It's going to full steam ahead for everyone that has AI skills. They're going to make 2026 the most profitable year for them. Do not fall behind. Play with AI tools at least an hour a day so you stay up to date. They are essential. So I'm Jonathan Cunha. Good to see each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next